Hey guys, Adam from the Adam and JP Show here with the very first weekly Gamers Corner Extra. Now starting this thing off, I want to talk about something I don't have a chance to talk about much on the radio show, and that is some of the cheapest games that I own. I don't mean cheap in the way that you're thinking, I mean cheap in the actual literal sense. I mean the cheapest games that I have bought. Some of these are well below $1, let's say that much. So starting this off, on the PlayStation 1, WCW Backstage Assault, I got this game for 25 cents. Now, definitely not the best wrestling game ever made, but for sure not the worst. Well, it may be the worst, but it's 25 cents. You can't beat that price. Come on. Another game I got online, actually, for 75 cents, and that is Power Play Sports Trivia. It is still sealed with a plastic shrink wrap, so I don't know if this game is good or not, but hey, it was 75 cents. I mean, you can't beat that. I think that was shipping and all. Is that even possible? I don't know. Next up, kind of a funny game, Power Shovel for the PlayStation 1. This was 95 cents. You are a construction worker. Your first day on the job. It says, step up and take charge of the power shovel. You're the new guy on site with a piece of heavy equipment and a crazy sidekick. You are the Power Shovel for 95 cents. I mean, that's PlayStation 1 comedy. You can't beat that right there. Come on. It's a good deal. One of my personal favorite games on the PlayStation 1, actually. I got this copy for 63 cents. That is the game Sled Storm. A little snowmobile racing action with a great soundtrack. I believe Rob Zombie had quite a bit of songs on here, so definitely a good deal. Sled Storm for 67 cents, what I got there. You're a fan of putt-putt, I know you are. I'm a fan of putt-putt. We all love putt-putt golf. A game of putt-putt costs what, $8, $10? How about Eternal Putt-Putt? You can play on your PlayStation 1 for 53 cents. This game is called Putter Golf. It's kind of a kid-friendly putt-putt game, but 53 cents for Putter Golf. You can't beat that. Not at all. The last game on the PlayStation 1 I want to talk about, by far the cheapest one I've ever bought, 18 cents. And that is Pro Pinball Fantastic Journey. You can't beat that for 18 cents. I mean, that's the packaging alone is worth that much, right? The ink on the paper, 18 cents? Come on, what a deal. Moving on to the newer games, like the PlayStation 2, we have Ford Racing Off-Road. Not a good game. The Ford Racing series is, I don't know how it has so many installments to it, but it has quite a few installments, the Ford Racing franchise does, and not very good. But hey, 25 cents. Whenever you have a 25-cent game that you own, you can't complain too much. We used to rent games back in the day. Listen up, kids, listen. A few years ago, we used to rent games for 5 days for what? $5, $6, $7 and have to give them back. So whenever an opportunity presents itself, like a 25-cent video game to own forever, I take part in that. Also on the PlayStation 2, a Looney Tunes themed racing game called Space Race. Got this one for 95 cents. Not a bad deal. Kind of a pretty good game too. On the original Xbox, the Xbox One, some would say, but that one just came out a few months ago. So the Xbox First Edition, I don't know. On the Xbox, one of my favorite games of all time. I got this for 95 cents called Indigo Prophecy. If you haven't played Indigo Prophecy, check it out. It's called Fahrenheit in every other country besides America, I'm pretty sure, but definitely want to check out Indigo Prophecy, 95 cents. Last but not least, we have a cheap game on the Xbox 360 that I bought. I bought this game brand new, and it may be the worst game I've ever played or laid my hands on, even laid my eyes on. It looks pretty terrible. Got it brand new, like I said, and this is the only game on the list we have today that is over $1, but I got it for $1.99, and that was Vampire Rain. It said this was new, but the case is all busted up, and so it was a new game. At one time it was $60, but I got it for $1.99. Probably the worst game I own. Vampire Rain is very bad, so this kind of makes all these seem better, if that makes any sense. So definitely check out, anytime you see a cheap game anywhere, a cheap anything, cheap movie, cheap video game, just buy it, you know? I mean, 25 cents for a video game, 18 cents for a video game, you can't beat that. So yeah, that's my list of the cheapest games that I own. So I'll see you guys later on the Adam and JP Show.